We're live, people.
Hello.
Hello. Unexpected live video.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. Are we
Yeah.
good?
I think so.
You guys, we'll let people get on there. We'll figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
It's unexpected.
The man's not in there.
I mean, it's 10:30
There.
on
People
Friday
are-
night.
People,
People
are,
might be doing other things.
They might be out. I don't know.
We can have a conversation, though. We can have a conversation. You're going to have to see if anybody comes on. There's like 3 people.
Oh, four. We got 4.
I can't see who it is. So, Jojo, you're going to have to use your eyes.
So good luck with that.
So it's late. It's 10:40 on
I gotta get up
Friday.
at like 6:30
Oh, the ass
tomorrow.
crack it on.
I don't know about you. I have to get up too.
Why? Why do you have to go?
We're gonna take 2 cars.
Yeah, I was gonna take me down. Are you both gonna go? Drive down?
Yes.
Oh, we drive
There you
2
go.
cars.
Anyway, we
You want me to read?
did.
Lindsay
Yeah.
Matson,
No, I don't know about that.
Emily Ziegler, Punkage, Beck.
I can't see anything from this far away. We were sitting here, y'all. Jojo just played a song for us from Bare Naked Ladies, Kevin, from a song that he wrote when he had cancer. And we just got into this sort of deep conversation. And I thought, why not go live right now, unexpectedly? Because it warrants conversation. There is...
In perspective.
In perspective, I want to know what you guys think, because there is this whole, okay,
She loves your pajamas.
talk about, we all have matching. We could all go put ours on.
Dang it,
Um,
my onesie.
Talk about the song. Talk about the song.
So the
and
song is
and
called "I'm Tired of Fighting with You," and it's about him. He's talking to his cancer.
It's Kevin from Bare Naked Ladies. Shout out to Canada. Woo woo woo.
Ontario. Anyway, it's interesting, and
So he had leukemia.
yeah,
Kevin did.
and yeah, he comes around to how his cancer's not listening to him. He's tired. He's sick of it. Blah blah blah.
Sick of fighting. Just sick of fighting.
And then at the end, he remembers his daughter, and then he remembers what his reason to fight is. And then I'm doing a meditation right now with Deepak Chopra called Perfect Health. And the first day, he talks about how your all of your cells and everything listen to your thoughts. So, if you're looking in the mirror and you're like, my clothes are too tight, bleh, I'm awful, everything in your body's listening to that. And so, we're talking about getting your thoughts right.
And
what
so,
that looks like.
yeah, and so I remember, I don't know, what was it, like 6-8 months ago, I listened to an interview with Olivia Newton-John, and her, she had just come out with her breast cancer battle, and it was her second round. Nobody knew about the first round, and then she kept it really private. And then the second round, she came out and was public about it, but she had this it was crazy, like this peaceful existence, trying to live in harmony with her cancer. And it literally talked about using all the battle analogies of fighting, warrior, crushing, killing cancer, all these negative, seemingly negative thoughts and words, ideologies about how to manage the cancer in your life. And her theory on it was, that's also negative. It doesn't have to be ugly and negative and fighting and anger and because what does that say? What does that juju say?
The connotation of it.
Yeah, with your cells. And so, if you remember, we were talking about anybody who's watched from the beginning, talking about you, honey.
Yeah, early on. I think it was when I was getting into doing the radiation. I was trying to picture what was happening with the radiation and the cancer, and whether it was going in there and killing it, or whether it was, or do I just say, okay, guess what? You can live in there, but no spreading. Don't come back and get big and nasty. But you could have your space and I'll have my space, and we can have a coexistence. And the thought was, do I think that way, or do I think, no, I need to go and attack
Go to
this
battle.
thing and go to battle more with it? So
you started with you can have your own space, Kenter, and I'll have my own space. And I was like, bullshit. Kick that asshole to the curb. I tend to be more of a battle warrior.
No.
I do. I don't know if you know that. And so, I don't know. So, literally, we're sitting here having this conversation with the three of us. So, we thought we'd bring y'all into the conversation. Like, I don't know. What is the best? In that song, he sounds just tired. Like, I can't take one more round of this shit. Which I could completely see happening, where you're just like...
I was talking to a guy's family tonight, Mike, the guy from Porsche. His son-in-law and his wife, I was talking to him about some of the alternative medicine stuff that we're doing with the naturopath and some other things. And he is in rough shape. His glio, he got diagnosed in like April of 19. It came back in like October or November of 19, and it metastasized inside the brain, so it moved, which makes it harder to treat in certain aspects. And I met him a few weeks ago, and I knew he was frustrated, and
come back like on his brain stem or something.
yeah, can't operate on. Can't operate on it. And he's already had some vision problems, so he can't drive already. So he's had some
kids.
issues. No, not young kids.
No?
No.
I thought he was your age.
No. The son-in-law was my age.
Not that it matters, because it's all a bunch of bullshit anyway.
Yeah. So at any rate,
We don't
all
have
they
people
were
having trouble hearing, right? So
all,
we've never been this far
all
away.
they were looking at is they were just trying to get him to back to a place where he was comfortable and able to participate in life and be back to kind of pseudo-normal. And, that always goes back to, wherever you are, you kind of wish to make sure things don't get worse, or maybe they get a little bit better, but you can be down so low that, you really aren't asking for a whole lot, but it would mean a huge difference. And if he could drive a car again, he would probably be, I can tell you from personal experience, after surgery, I don't drive for like a week or so.
At least.
Yeah, I can't remember what did they say.
Well, you just had to be off your Percocet, so it was about a week.
It was about a week. And I remember the first time I think it was not driving for a month, and that is just brutal. And when you can drive again, it's almost like...
Especially if you're a driver.
Yeah.
When you have an appreciation for cars and fast cars and driving
but
and
the
being a
independence
skilled
is really
driver.
the independence is really where it comes in.
Yeah, totally, but there's that added, that's your passion.
Yeah, that's right. So it would make it, and it's the same thing for him. He's a Porsche guy too, and loves driving cars, and can't. So that frustrates him, and there's always different levels of this stuff that you go through and deal with. So you get an appreciation for where you are when was that Duncan?
Yeah.
With the sleepy
Come
face.
here. Sleepy face.
I guess you get an appreciation for where you are, and you always know there's other people that have a more difficult road that they're traveling. In many aspects, I've been very fortunate in a lot of things that I've had from an outcome standpoint, especially with surgery.
Well, there's a lot of fortunate things. You can always look for. No, you can't always look for it. We have, given the cards that have been dealt, you have the best possible scenario of glio. It's a shitty
Not really.
diagnosis, but not really.
Unmethylated.
No, that's true. You don't
All
have the
those-
good markers. You have all the worst markers, but
But like where it is,
Position.
where
There's
it's located.
positives are
Your health and your
my
age.
age, my health, and my immune system, and where the location of it is very surgically accessible.
Yeah.
And others
And minimally
don't even have that
dangerous.
option,
Yeah.
for surgery.
But the rest of it, unmethylated and amplified and all that other bullshit
Yeah.
is against us. It's against us.
Headwinds.
Yeah. Anyway, it's a fascinating conversation. So I don't know if you can see anything there, Joe, if anything's saying. So I don't know, like, is there value in saying, I'm gonna fight it, we're gonna beat its ass, and we're gonna do this. We've always taken that approach with the cystic fibrosis world, is like, we're beating it, kicking ass, fight. But I don't know, it's intriguing to think about the harmonious living of.
Duncan, what you got there? Bring him over here.
This is the kid who wasn't hungry at dinner and now is carrying
This is
out a
the-
bag of chips.
This is the 10 o'clock. What time is it?
10:30,
10:30.
10:50
It's 11 o'clock snack.
for the 11-year-old.
It looks like he should have been sleeping long.
You should have been sleeping a long time ago.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know.
Just
We're
a quick
having a
one.
we're having a
Food for
debate.
thought. Food for thought.
We're having a debate about that.
I'm gonna just asking about the gliadel.
I don't know. We haven't figured out the gliadel yet. You want to give an update on how you're feeling? People have been asking me.
I'm probably 85, 90%. They've got me on Keppra, which is a drug to help prevent seizures. I haven't had any seizures, so they last time took me off of it, and for 14 months or so I was fine. They're just looking to have a verification of a clean MRI, and if they can get that, then the doctor that I'd gone to last week said, we could stop on the Keppra. That stuff knocks me like for a loop, and tired like all the time.
And the MRI is.
MRI is the 9th of
9th?
March.
Oh, I can push that. Right.
Yeah.
The 9th. Once you get a clean MRI from there, they'll take you off the Keppra completely.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's been the only thing, is I drag about halfway through the day. If I take a bit of a nap, that helps a lot. So naps are good. We like naps around these
Naps
parts.
are good.
Um,
She said, I'm catching this live, yeah.
Who said that?
Chrissy.
Yay.
She said, I love you badasses.
So that's about it. So feeling good, working out again, which is great. A little bit on the low energy side, early afternoon. I haven't gone through a full work day yet, but that's coming. I've got a lot of work stuff coming up. So I'm getting my stamina built and working my way back up to being able to go through a full day without having to take a nap.
And Optune.
Right, so we've ordered the Optune helmet thing. So this is you may remember I was talking about this originally, trying this. We ended up not trying it because we couldn't while we were on this other trial at Duke. But because I'm not really on a trial right now, I can certainly do it. So we ordered it. It's basically
Dr. Reed is our oncologist. He's very excited about it. He thinks it shows great. He's like, you can't deny the data. Solid
it's
data.
basically like electrodes connected to your head and like a strip. It's like not
It's
taped
like all
on, but
there.
like sticky on. And apparently, it sends waves of electricity or energy through your brain, and it messes up something in the ability for the cancer cells to grow.
Yeah, it like keeps them from multiplying.
Yeah. So it doesn't kill them. It doesn't do anything to get rid of it at all. But it has shown some help in delaying the regrowth.
Yeah, it's like it slows down the progression of the disease.
The only problem is you're supposed to wear it like 22 hours a day.
Or 23. You take it off to shower.
Yeah,
Basically.
that's it. I've also heard that they
You
talk.
can wear a toque, but he's got to go to work. He's not gonna they show people with baseball caps on and toques on, and you got your little backpack with all your holds all your
Batteries
wires
and
and your electrodes. I mean, it's not super convenient,
No.
but if it saves your life,
Well,
whatever.
So
I mean, yeah. If
So
it gives
we're
you more
gonna
time, it's not gonna save
we'll
your life.
say, okay, if I wear this in the evening time and I get used to it, I wear it for 12 hours is better than 0.
Yeah,
And
that's the
18 is
game
probably
plan.
better than 12. And if every now and then I can have a full day with it on or something, then that's great. So we're gonna be trying that as well as some of these naturopathic supplements that we're doing. So yeah, that's the update.
Yeah,
I might recap the question and then people can comment on
I
it.
know. We want to know your ideas. We're bringing you into the fold, people. What are your ideas? Do we go with peaceful harmony, coexistence? Or do we go with beat the shit out of that mother effer? I don't know. I know what I would choose. But I don't know. What's your choice, enlightened JoJo, who's listening to Deepak Chopra?
Y'all get on the Chopra.com 21-day meditations. They're awesome. I don't know. I'm still in the middle of it, toward the end of it, but I like the idea of it.
The idea is great,
That
but
yourself.
who
But
the
I
hell
don't
can do
think
that?
I don't think he's saying live peacefully and harmony with it. I'm just saying he's just saying that your thoughts guide every part of your body.
Well, and so there's the tricky part, because I do believe like what you put into the universe is what you get. So if you're constantly putting like fiery angst, that's what you're gonna get. And if you can just put in like love and joy and peace, you get love and joy and peace. I don't know. Ugh.
Yep.
I don't know what to do. I don't know.
Tough.
What would you do, people?
That's what we're asking.
What would you do? What do you
Right.
want to do, honey? I know you're
John
taking
wants to
stuff.
go to bed.
He wants to sleep. We have to go
It
to
feels like
volleyball
about 2
tomorrow.
o'clock in the afternoon right now. I need about a 9-hour nap.
There you go.
You need your nap? It's 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
I need a nap. I'm tired.
Yeah.
Anyway, we just thought we'd bring you into our conversation. We were having deep thoughts on Friday night.
I know.
We had Duncan and Mary Jo Slidell were here
That was awesome.
with the cousins, and they're in town.
That was a lot of fun to see
It was
those guys.
very fun.
And all the third cousins which they haven't seen each other in probably forever, but they got a chance to hang out and go to Chick-fil-A.
They're old enough to be
milkshakes.
driving now, so
Yeah.
they drove to Chick-fil-A to get milkshakes. So cute.
Bonus, we didn't have to take them,
I know.
and they could come back and they had a lot more fun with us, I'm sure.
Bonus. Mhm.
Cute.
Anyway,
All right.
we'd love your thoughts. We'd love your ideas. We'd love to know what in the fuck we're supposed to do. What would you do? What should we do? It's Friday.
Good night.